Cinderella. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl named Cinderella who lived in a house with her two older sisters. Cinderella did all the hard work around the house, but her sisters were lazy and unkind. One day, a letter came to the house. It was an invitation to a ball at the palace. "Am I invited?" asked Cinderella. "You cannot go," replied the sisters. "You have only rags to wear. You must help us to get ready." So poor Cinderella helped her sisters to get ready for the ball. Who is the main character?
Cinderella.
How many sisters does she have?
2.
Cinderella watched her sisters leave for the ball. Then, she sat by the fireside in the kitchen and began to cry. "Don't cry, Cinders," said a friendly voice. "You shall go to the ball." "Who are you?" asked Cinderella. "I am your fairy godmother," replied the old lady. "Carry a pumpkin out into the garden and I will bring these 4 white mice." "What are you going to do?" asked Cinderella. "Wait and see," chuckled her fairy godmother. What did the fairy godmother told Cinderella to bring out?
Pumpkin.
In the garden, Cinderella's fairy godmother found a white rat and a little green lizard. She waved her wand. The pumpkin became a coach. The mice were transformed into horses, and the lizard into a footman, and the white rat into a coachman. Another wave of the wand, and Cinderella was wearing a beautiful gown and pretty glass slippers. "Remember, the magic will only last until the stroke of midnight," warned Cinderella's fairy godmother. When will the fairy godmother's magic end?
12 midnight.
The prince danced with Cinderella all evening. She was so happy that she did not notice the time flying by. Suddenly, the clock struck midnight. Cinderella remembered her fairy godmother's warning and ran from the ballroom, losing one of her glass slippers on the way. The prince was determined to find the beautiful girl with whom he had danced. He ordered that every girl in the kingdom must try on the slipper. When he came to Cinderella's house, her sisters were delighted. "It will certainly fit one of us," they cried. But it did not fit them. There was a puff of smoke, and Cinderella's fairy godmother appeared. "Let Cinders try the slipper," she said. The slipper fitted Cinderella perfectly. The prince recognized her, and they were married and lived happily ever after. What did the prince use to find the girl she danced with?
Glass slipper.